This is Ragnarok. We're gonna perform Lordy. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Lordy, Lordy, nigga, look who's turning 40-40. Slurring words like I took a hit from my mama's 40. MF hoping that after no do the shit for me. Job talking and all of these daddies support me. Cause I'm sent to their daughters, they try to use me like token. Chuck E. Cheese for the camera, cause you have made it on it. Political agendas, everyone is talking about it. But shut your mouth if you stay St. Louis about it. Fucking fiasco, all my peers are gone loco. Disrespect, gotta beat the fear of God in them. No spine, soft ass, millisecond niggas. Self-centered, nauseated, master shake niggas. These Alcatines better just float on. It's alright, it's okay, just float on, okay? Back the rock on the other hand is here to stay. Don't be surprised when that ass she turns to midnight. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my.
See, I'm chillin' with the Ragnarok overkill, I can't be stopped. Chillin' in the studio, I'm killing time, fuck your watch. I'm the first to last, the primes, keepin' fuck you Autobots. Even hotter when I hit the bottle like a Molotov. Ranger Tone, Lord Croft, playing games, Ubisoft. Teenage Mutant Ninja Goku, think I got my stories crossed. Inspecting, yeah, it's us. Maybe then I get to browsing, she can call me Bowser. She already know that I'm a boss. Let me get this straight in this case. Boy, pets are warm, but I spit that fire human torch or that Johnny Storm. Step into the game like D-Rose. Niggas caught the thorn, so to say I changed the rap game the day that I was born. Half black, half white. You can say that I was torn with a mix in German tits and Japanese bondage porn. Great stuff from my history. Catch me on my homepage. Rappers never stress me, nigga. I'm a Davo age. When I die, I gon' lie my body to my diamond grave. Just taking a nap, so I'll probably have engraved. So you stay enslaved to the media. Cite your fake sources, nigga. Wikipedia.
Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my sing. Can't sing, bruh. We can't sing.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Beat Presents. I'm your host, Cyndi Harder, and joining us today is the Bronx-based hip-hop group, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yo, what it be?
Let's go down the line and introduce ourselves.
Okay. My name, I am Sado-San, the musician formerly known as Soul Grunt.
And I hear you have a name change coming up.
Oh, no, that's the name change.
Oh, okay, all right.
I used to go by the name Soul Grunt, but I'm switching it to Sado-San. I'm hoping that they'll have like a little caption thing like right here to spell it out for people.
What made you want to do the name change?
I felt like the direction that my music is currently going in is kind of like a new thing, and it's like really different from what I was doing before. And so I kind of wanted to really drive home the point that this is a new person doing new things.
All right, awesome.
Well, I'm Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
And what part do you take in this?
I play the drums.
All right.
Oh, me? Okay. I'm Sentry or Josu, whatever. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
and
Sentry.
I rap.
All right.
Fucking, yeah.
I'm Juno, and I play the keys.
And
I'm Malik, and I play bass. Slap that bass real well.
and Juno, you're not actually a part of this group, are you?
I
is now.
guess not. Well, or whatever.
You are for today.
Well, he is now, actually.
For today, I am.
No, we have a bad habit of having like a new penis like every 2 shows. So we have a new keyboardist.
You have fallen to the curse.
Hopefully the curse will be killed and we will have a solid member of the band.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for coming in today, Juno. Special thanks to you. All right, and so you guys are the original founding members of this group, right? How did you guys come to meet each other?
I will tell you exactly. So I was on YouTube. My cousin was like, yo, you have to look up Nujabes. And I'm like, sure. So I'm looking it up, and I see a comment, and it's like, Dilla does it for the West, and Nujabes does it for the East, and I'm just trying to do my own shit. And I'm like, who the hell? And I'm like, what, 17? So I click on the link, and it's him. It's his link, and I just hear beats. I'm like, oh, he's pretty cool, and he's in the Bronx. I'm like, so he's kind of close because I live in Manhattan. And I hit him up like, yo, could you make beats for me? And you could tell him what you said. Like,
I was like, I had just started like really making beats, like seriously at the moment. So
And
I
how
was,
old were
like,
you then?
I was 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah, not even. I was like 15. It wasn't even my birthday yet, so I was still 15. And I was like, well, you know what? I got some beats. I'll send you a couple for free, and if I like what you do with them, I'll send you more. And like I sent him a track, he sent it back, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. I was like, but I see potential, so I was like, I'm gonna send him some more stuff, and I just eventually ended up sending him so much stuff that we amassed like this project, and yeah.
And when was the first time you guys met in person? Because you met over.
oh my God, it was like 6 months later. All right, so let me tell you, yo. His Facebook. Asar used to have a perm, son. Asar had a perm. I swear to God. Go through his Facebook.
Many
yo.
phases
He had
of
a perm.
Asar's hair.
And he just looked mad short in all his pictures. And I was
the
like,
young
oh, I
Danny
think this
Brown.
kid's like 5'6" and gay. I'm like, that's cool, but I'm just like, okay. So I went to the Bronx to meet him, and like, I just knew who he was because you just have a gait, like the way you walk. I was just like, who the hell? And I knew it was you, and I was like, this kid's you. Like I seen, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, and it was like August or something.
Yeah, it was August.
There was that when we had that earthquake, that weird little
Yeah, that
earthquake.
little weird
It was that
earthquake.
day, actually. Yeah.
And so you guys met up and you've been making music together ever since?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And was it your idea to create a whole hip hop group?
Well, no, it was actually his idea to make a group.
Yeah, he didn't want it like this.
Yeah. Not that I didn't want a group. It was just like, I wasn't trying to make a group. It was his idea.
Right.
And he had invited some of his friends, none of whom are here at the moment. Like, he had like a couple of kids that he went to high school with. And we were sending stuff around. This is around the time we started working on our first group mixtape. Though it was really more my project than anything else, but I was like, this would be like a way to like showcase everyone in the group. So I had made some beats. I sent beats out to everyone who was invited. Nobody really worked on any songs. It was just me, him, and me three. And so we were like, this is going to be the group. This is going to be Ragnarok.
And tell us the meaning of the word Ragnarok.
Well, Ragnarok is basically, it's the name of an event that occurs in the Norse mythos. It's basically like an equivalent to the Judgment Day event in Christianity, where like
There's
the
a
world,
big battle.
there's a big battle between all the gods, and like everything is killed. The world is submerged in water, and everything dies. And then from the ashes of everything left behind,
There's a rebirth.
there's a rebirth.
And that's kind of what you guys are hoping to do with your group. You kind of want to create that new form of hip hop and create something new that's different than what's coming out right now.
Exactly.
And I think you guys are doing a good job with that.
Thank you, Cyndi.
And so what is it about your hip hop group that you guys find is different than what's coming out right now in hip hop?
It's me doing it, and I'm
You doing
awesome.
Well, anything with
I do
Osaro
this.
is different.
Just look at his headdress.
Very different kid.
For me, it's I don't know the live thing, and we're all jazz kids, you know.
Yeah.
I like jazz music. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I don't know. For me, hip hop's more current, more modern. So for me, it's you take jazz music, the concept sort of, and apply it to hip hop. And I think there's just a whole bunch of ways you can go with that.
Yeah.
I think we're just starting with that, but there's a lot of potential for it. So I think that's something that.
I agree. And I think that you guys are kind of morphing the two very contrasting styles of music into one. And that's something that, like, not a lot of people are doing. And, like, a lot of modern hip-hop right now, I think, is taking a lot of, like, electro and mashing it with, like, more angry.
Yeah, like trap.
Yeah. And you guys have a very nice, like, calm and, like, we were all bobbing our heads and dancing out there. So, and you guys look like you're having fun when you're doing it, too.
Just a tad. Just a
little?
It's just a lot.
You had some good dance moves
At the
out
end,
there.
at the end, I have like gray hairs all over. I'm just upset. That's me. It's just me.
What's you? I feel like you're so far away from me.
Oh no, I'm not.
It's far away from everyone.
But no, I agree with Zach. Like we're all jazz students in the conservatory, but outside of that, we like to experiment with all this stuff because sometimes the jazz can be a little square, and then once we get into the hip hop, it just allows us to embellish and like take what we learn and put it in every situation that we have. And just today when we played, I found out we're doing new things every second of the way that we're going through each song.
Yeah.
And like even from like the other standpoint, like working like on pure straight hip hop gets actually very tiring for me. And so when I get to meet up with the jazz kids, it's like, oh, okay, breath of fresh air, something
Right.
new.
Yeah,
So
why
it's
do
like-
speed when you have us?
And how did you guys get together with the jazz musicians?
You want to tell that one, Zach?
All right, so I'm from Colorado. It's not a lot of hip hop out there. And before I came out here, I started getting into hip hop. I really wanted to do it live. Move into the dorms. SUNY Purchase. I meet this guy.
Well, how did you meet him?
He's at the dorms. You know?
No, but explain that story.
Yeah, we're gonna explain it. We're gonna explain
that's
it.
what I'm doing.
Thank you. You want me to explain how I met you,
Yeah, let's do that too.
little boy? Carry on, Zach.
Anyway, it was, just like, what's good? Like, what are you here for? He said, oh, I have a rap group. And I was like, what? It's like, yo, we got to collaborate. Like, we got to do this live. I put some musicians together, Malik and another keyboardist. 9 keyboardists later, we have Juno.
Hey, Juno.
But yeah, and it's been interesting development. I mean, I don't know what I had in mind at the beginning, but it's cool to see where it is now. Exciting to see where it goes.
So you guys are sophomores now. Did you guys get together freshman year?
Yeah,
Have you
freshman
been working
year.
together ever since?
Freshman year.
Yeah, like
first
right
semester.
away.
Right.
Like almost immediately.
Yeah.
It was like it was still September when we actually got together. And
Was it
did this
September?
shit.
BB King was in October. And so we
That was
started.
in October?
Yep.
No. BB King's was in November.
What's BB King's?
Oh, we had did the show at BB King's 42nd Street,
In the
Times
city?
Square. Yeah,
Right.
in Manhattan.
Awesome. And do you guys have any other shows coming up right now?
Currently, we don't have any shows scheduled for the fall, but we're currently working on lining up shows for the spring.
Awesome. And you guys played Fall Fest yesterday here at SUNY Purchase. How
That
did
we
that
did.
go?
Well, when she said that, I just imagined so sorrow, just like,
Falling
yo,
into
he
the
jumped, he
crowd.
stage dived
Again.
Stage
over
dive?
the barricade.
Again.
You were a big guy. Did anybody catch
Yo,
you?
you
No,
saw the
nobody
barricade? It was like 5, 6, 7
Yeah,
feet.
it was like 5 feet.
And
So
he just fucking
when
cleared
he was
it.
about to do this, I'm assuming you guys were not aware this was going to happen.
It's the second time, and I still
No,
didn't think he would do
he
it
told
again.
us he was going to do it. It's just when he was going to do it.
It's so spontaneous. Like,
So you jumped off over the barricade onto a
Into
bunch
people.
of intoxicated.
And it was actually, it was really bad.
to cushion his
Because
fall.
there was photographers like between the crowd and the barricade, and like these people were like lining up right while I was planning to jump. So then I was like, oh shit, I had to maneuver. So there was like actual like I had to dart to the left, make a sharp turn to the right.
You had a bob.
Like
Nah, you had a bob and weave, right?
bob and weave. It was
Bob and
actually
weave.
very- It was intense. I almost didn't do it because of that, but I was like, you only live once.
You do.
YOLO.
And how is it being able to be on the same stage as Anamanaguchi, who is the headliner?
Oh my goodness. Anna Monoguchi, I've loved Anna Monoguchi since 2008. It's when I first heard them. And that was before I was even making music. So they were like one of the inspirations
Okay.
for me to actually start making music.
Are you working on any new music right now?
Oh, everyone's working on new music. We're working on a ton of shit. I'm working on my solo project. I'm working on his solo project. Rel, who unfortunately couldn't be here at the moment, is working on his solo project. I'm working with the band to get the live sound that we have at these shows onto a recorded
Album.
format. And we're even working, we're going to get started on our third group mixtape.
What do you think? What is the thing that each one of you guys brings to the table that's different, that makes this group?
I'm full Asian in this group. I think that brings a new level.
I bring diversity to the
It
group.
brings diversity. I don't know. I think each person has their own, story, and like each person of the band is an experienced jazz musician, and jazz. It's a very personal art, and like you tell your own story through music, and us collaborating our own stories, and just having them like literally put their like the MCs like they write down their stories through words. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a big conversation. Yeah, conversation. I would say on stage, and I think each person has their own thing to contribute in terms of music experience, in terms of life experience, because that's what music I think is about. Just like sharing your own personal story through this different language, you know? Like music is the language of the soul.
Yes.
I think Jesus said that one.
No, in terms of what we all bring, honestly, I think it's just like collectively how it works together. It's what matters, you know, and finding the right puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of funny because like I'll sit around, I'm like, it'll be like 3 in the morning, I'm like, oh shit, I have like a crazy ass idea, and I'll just send it to Asar. I'm like, yo, I want to do this, but I'm the kind of person that just doesn't follow up with shit. That's why Asar was awesome, because he'll actually do things. So I come up with something, and I'll come up with like 6 million plans later. He'll be using one. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? And he's like, no, you weren't using it. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and then Zach, like when it comes to the band and shit, it's like we go through Zach most of the time. Or like Asar really, like Asar goes through Zach, and then.
Yeah, it's kind of like, because like though Ragnarok is an all-inclusive thing, and the band are members of the group just as much as me and Josu are. It's kind of like, it's like having the heads of 2 departments. It's kind of like you have Ragnarok, the recorded side, and then you have Ragnarok, the live side. And I'm really trying to, like, that's what I'm hoping to bridge those 2 together more with the actual recordings of the live side. But yeah, because Ragnarok is really, it's me making beats. Like, I produce, I compose, like, all the music. And then when we do these shows live, I take these songs to the band, I take them to Zach, and we transcribe them, and then we perform them live. Except for Malik, who hates my bass lines, and he never plays my bass lines.
I don't hate your bass lines.
He's like, mine's are just better.
One thing I think is cool about that process too is we take what you give and then kind of, I mean, and for me, I'll like hear something in it and then apply. All right, hear like oh, this kind of reminds me of like this James Brown groove, and then just play that.
Well, I just want to thank you guys again for coming out. I know you guys played yesterday and maybe had a crazy night. I'm not sure.
I will not divulge those secrets.
But again, thank you so much.
You know the secret.
This is Ragnarok, and they're going to play 2 more songs for us and some freestyling. All right, let's check it out.
This is Ragnarok. We're going to do a little freestyle for you guys. Do you guys hear this? This is amazing. I guess I'll start it off real quick. Still alive, Josie real quick. See, I am over here in SUNY Purchase doing the freestyle for all these cameras. I'm not really good at it, but I'm like, yeah, whatever, cause I make the beats and yeah, I'm a cool producer. And I got some fat lines, some fat rhymes, with a fat dime, with a back rhyme, with a big line, with a back line. And I'm blah, with I'm blah, and I'm blah, 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 blah. Cause y'all don't even listen to niggas when they be rapping. Y'all don't even care what niggas is saying or this happening. I just go like blah, 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 and you don't know what happened. But I'm just fucking around, and I'm just bullshitting. Since she's a rapper here, so you need to start killing, nigga.
See, I'm a killer, yo. I'm sorry he made fun of me. So I gotta get it. All these niggas that's in front of me, all these dudes that's in my way, all these lanes I'm taking. I told you gotta kick it, rocks and shit like I'm Jamaican. Now I'm faking on the flow, nigga, half Haitian though. He gotta get it, yes, you know, alone the nation know. Like they all love me, how you gonna figure? I told you since you on the beat, yeah, had to deliver. First time on the TV, yeah, that's kinda cool. As soon he purchased, yeah, that's a sorrow school. Kinda cool, hey, Jared chillin' in the back. Had to kill this shit and yeah, she know said she gon' rap. I rap and attack it. I told you that I get rapid. I had to hold it and I'm moving like the rabbit. Y'all niggas will rap the fastest. I told just like arachnids in the web of connections. I told you that I was destined. I could be president if Obama did it. I'ma do it. And understanding on this rapping shit. See, I'm a mutant. See, all you niggas just get used to it. It's me, the truth or the future. Told her when I get it, slice up and compute ya.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh, alright.
Keep going, bro.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Shout outs to Mark in the back, that's my nigga here from Brooklyn. Told you where you kicking all this shit and you stay shook, man. So I gotta run it like a running back. Or in the NFL, with which I dwell, never lack. Or I slack, fall asleep on the beat, I kill it every sequence. So I gotta get it with my shorty Victoria's Secret. Like, that's just where she stopping. I told you I get it poppin'. All these other niggas in my eyes ain't me from stopping. Whoa. Got the KD6s on my feet. Understand it's the track when I rap in the feet. And it's me, my father, my grandfather too. On the shirt, and you know, I guess it's kinda cool. Had it made a couple years back, Malik on the bases. Going super fly, super high, seeing spaceships. Zach on the drums, and it's fun I met Juno. And it's all good, Ragnarok, nigga, you know.
Ragnarok, nigga, you know. Ragnarok, nigga, you know. Ragnarok, nigga, you know. Ragnarok, nigga, you know. Just the other day I met Anna Gucci, and the niggas was so Gucci. I told the kid and he rockin' that Gucci Gucci, rockin' that Gucci Gucci. I don't know though. This is Ragnarok right here, baby. And this right here is Black People Get Down. Black people get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Why niggas can't sing and they want to sing on every song? Black people get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Ha, ha, ha. I'ma have to give it out for free,
Volume 2.
'cause I can't get a clearance or get a discount. So now I'm still in it. Not to be ashamed, the charge get already gas blame. Hey, well first can I talk to a few more dames, the pretty ones who are bugged out on cocaine. The future is here. It isn't looking too odd as long as they don't mind love in a bar or living abroad. Tis a pity, there's far too many bras, but that's a broad statement. So from here on, I'll be a little intimate with these music dealings. So I hope no really close friends catch feelings. I treat these niggas like annoying girls. Yeah, shit, the flow is getting kinda lazy, drizzy. I see explicit take offense to that shit. I'm not hard, but I live what I say in back. So when the problem emerges, it's not way ASAP. Yeah, that shit is ghetto ASAP.
Ragnarok type niggas angel in the tape cut.
Black people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Hey, black people, get down. Black people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Black people, get down. Black people, get down.
$1 million dreamer while I eat a roll of Oreos. I am the future, nigga. Word to your oracle. Switching up my life just like a Peyton Man or Audible. Put work on the beat, plus I run shit like cardio. Game on a treadmill, it's that real. Usain Bolt when I put the float back on the track field. And I'm that ill. You like ill, 'cause I'm so sick. How people call spit. Shit, have you cash a rash or live in a coffin? Fast dark magician, I'm just gazing in my culture. Hungry hip hop artists, we ain't hungry, we ain't starving. Got more drive than a dealer of Aston Martin. Say you fucking with the flow, had to switch it regardless. Say you loving hip hop and you fucking with the carcass. And the gospel at this time. See you want hip hop back, well, it's my time, right?
Black people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Get down. Black people, get down. Black people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful. We gotta switch it on this way. I'm like, white people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful. Yellow people, get down, 'cause you're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So all my people get down. All my people get down. White, black, yellow, brown, get down. All my people get down. Get down. But not like that. That was horrible. Ragnarok, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bada Bada. got shit to say, bro. These niggas got prop guns, they're letting off blank shots. Making noise, but it's hot air, just like a queen. Fucking degenerates, I don't wanna deal with it. Ain't been the same since they locked up intelligence. Mighty my darling innocence, but if you think of it,
Be carefully after me.
clever. Stop it, nigga, just stop it. Everybody knows that these niggas won't prosper. On the same track since the gangsta rap era, but these gangsta rappers are dead, don't need the actors. Are we there yet? Shit, I don't think so. You can tell if my eyes weren't so low. Kissing on your soul, yelling out YOLO. It can't get better if everyone is solo dolo. That was a PA from the SG, I'm ready to get a PDA. Can you hear the love?
You hear the love?
Can you hear the love?
Why?
Can you hear the love?
So you can catch me on the LES, improving my rhetoric with better structure sentences. Verbal game, I'm amending it. Thinking that shit better than you should stop pretending, man. Fly away with Peter Pan, out to Neverland. Hit the sand, hit me, man. Answer on my cellular. Out of this world, lame niggas, not my nebula. You see what I'm saying? My eyes attaching retina. When I waste a second, bruh. See about perfection, huh? Boy, you do not give a fuck like you don't get erection up. All about my green stream beam. You a Reggie Brother sorrow in the studio. I'm on the mic, I'm kicking butts. Flipping stuff the game until I had enough and filled it up. Till I'm dead and done, but I will still be ahead of them. This is whose house? My house, I run it like the Reverend. From New York, nigga, but what the hell is this? Damn, like these old dudes, there's ignorance is bliss. See, your ignorance is bliss for me. So what I am blistering. Will scope you with this new shit. I'm a fresh breath, I am Listerine. In your face, a histamine. Nobody burns to this degree. Dopest nigga ever do it. Etch that down in history.
Etch that down in history.
Freestyle again.
Oh shit, did you hear that? Oh shit, did you hear that? Oh shit, did you hear that? Oh shit, yeah, I heard that. Best believe I heard that. Best believe I heard that. Oh shit, yeah, I heard that. Okay, see my voice is kinda scratchy and I'm losing my vocals cause I was doing a show last night and I was screaming at a bunch of people in the crowd. They were like, wow, you niggas really kill the shit. I'm like, oh well, how? Well, damn, I'm glad that everybody came. I doubt we pound the room and I'm glad you all came cause I got fat rhymes for days, I got fat jams for days, I got fat beats for days. And if you're really feeling how you feel, then hit me up. And if she really feeling how she feel, then hit me up. And if you're really talking how you talking, hit me up. And if you're hitting me up, then don't hit me up. Cause I need some downtime, I need some alone time. I need to be by myself, I need to let off my mind. All this stress, all this pain, all this realness. Cause you know I speak that real shit.
It's that real shit he's spittin'. Get up on these tracks here, Sentry kinda smitten. Cause I'm super villain like the name was Doom. Understand it's the crew and this is how I assume that I could be the nicest one to ever do it. Understand it's the boy and I'm never stupid. On the track super intelligent with my benevolence. And all this music shit, yeah, I'm tryna sell it. Understand that from the cerebellum, it's from the brain and yes a nigga tell her that I gotta get it like I'm Donatello or any other Ninja Turtle. Eating cheeseburgers at my Javadov burger. Understanding my raps go no further. Do it for my father and my mother, whole family. And they understand my family, yeah, they can't stand me. When I'm on the microphone and yes, I'm killing it. I told you I'm delivering. Looking at me on the road, nigga, Mr. Michelin. Told you that I can hail Wolverine like Michigan. From where I'm hailing, all these other niggas pitching in. I don't know, hitting home runs since day one. It's all good and I locked up like Akon. Behind all these bars that I'm rapping. So I gotta get it, all this shit is patent with the flows and it goes super Congos. Understand that I flow through the Congos like stupid woods and trees, and you cannot believe that. Super hot bars like they from Belize, and I believe that I am colder than the breeze that swoops in and all these niggas breathe. In my influence, everything they see, and they all mad and I just play my seed in the game. Understand the fame, understand the Sentry, motherfucker, learn the lane. And I gotta get it, all these tracks that I had slain. And I gotta spit the shit, I rip it off the brain. Millionaire Boys Club, yeah, that's the plan. Understand it's Josu going Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3 like Vegeta. And I gotta get it like my lyrics out the heater.
But how you feeling, Joe?
Feeling good?
How you feeling, Sid?
I said I'm feeling good.
How you feeling, Sid?
Nigga, I'm feeling good.
How you feeling, Sid?
Yo, I'm feeling good.
But I like to hear my boy.
Feeling good.
But I like to hear my boy.
I said I'm feeling good.
But I like to hear my boy.
I'm feeling good.
You ready to start killing niggas in there? Why all my freestyles suck though? Compared to yours, God.
Nah, you
got
real.
it, bro.
You real.
Got it, bro.
Real.
We do this shit, baby. Ragnarok.
Do it.